What up, boys, and welcome back to yet another season of Discovery video. So, Winter Veil, the Christmas event, is finally in on Season of Discovery, and that brings in a couple of ways to make gold, which we will address in this video. Before we do so, though, massive shout out to everyone that has picked up a copy of the complete gold guide for Season of Discovery. The support has been tremendous. And it makes me so happy that you guys are enjoying the guide. Now, if you guys don't have the guide and you think it sounds interesting, you can check it out with the link down below in the description. And just know that every time when Classic goes into a new phase, I'm updating the gold guide and I send that updated version straight to your mail for free. So, Winter Whale, a couple of ways to make gold. The biggest way to make gold, like right now in Classic, is by farming the small eggs, because the small eggs are needed to craft the different cooking food that you need in order to complete quests with the Winter Veil event. So there's a couple of different locations where you can farm it. The reason I'm at this location right here in Redridge, which I have featured before as a gold farm, is because these guys can drop the tough condor meat as well. And the tough condor meat is another quest item needed for the Redridge Goulash quest. However, there's still many other locations where you could farm the eggs more efficiently, because these mobs are higher level and the density is not as good as some other locations for small eggs. And small eggs have really gone up in value. Like, they were sitting at like 37 copper, like average market value. And right now, as I'm recording this video, when I checked on the auction house, they were way above 4 silver each. And it's early in the day. So by the time I make this video and later throughout the evening, they might go even higher in price as well. And they're super easy to farm, obviously. So in order to farm the small eggs, you have a couple of decent locations for Horde and Alliance. In Westfall, you have just a bunch of different birds, like all over the map is filled with birds. Really good place to be in. They're also connected to like this quest in Westfall. So by running around between these locations right here, you're always going to stumble across birds. So really good. You can also go to Darkshore, which has in this area has a ton of Moonkin mobs, and they also have a very high drop chance on the small legs, like 60-70%. And if you absolutely have to play a horde, you have Mulgore. Mulgore is also filled with birds in the zone. They are very low level, so you shouldn't expect to make any gold off anything besides from the small legs. But still, the small legs, if you don't have a hefty competition, these bad boys right here are very easy to kill. It should grant you a bunch of small legs per hour. And if you want to step it up a notch, then definitely look into like buying the recipe for eggnog and gingerbread cookie off the NPC, and then craft it and sell it on the auction house. Because let's face it, most people in this game are lazy. That's why they're buying like quest items in the first place. If they can buy their way out of it, they will. It's the same thing with the cooking, the new cooking recipes. If they can just buy the quest items that they need, hand in the request, they're gonna do that rather than buying the recipe, level up their cooking, farm the materials, and then craft it themselves. So definitely do that if you are the crafting type. If you want to make big gold on it, you obviously don't go and farm the mats yourself. You want to buy the materials, craft it, and sell it for a profit. There's going to be competition on that though, so you might want to consider sitting on the auction house and making sure that you have the cheapest auctions available at any given time, so you don't have like a big boy goblin just sitting there and completely dominating the market. And with that being said, got plenty more videos to come, so subscribe to the YouTube channel if you haven't already, and I will see all of you guys back in at tomorrow's video. So don't forget, complete gold guide, link down below, and I'll see you all back in at tomorrow's video. But until then, bye-bye.